So here's how you're going to take an object that's in it OnShape, export it to Tinkercad, and then in Tinkercad manipulate it and export it as an SVG, which can be sent to the Glowforge. So I'm looking at one of my holiday ornaments, and remember I can hit the P to turn off the plane so I can see it a little bit better. Just going to click on it and right click and choose export. Unfortunately, we can't export directly to an SVG, so this needs to be a two-part process. So make sure that you have a file name, make sure that you have a format of STL. It needs to be binary and millimeters. Even if you measured things and did everything in inches, make it millimeters because Tinkercad recognizes millimeters and so do 3D printers. Okay, so let's export that, and you'll notice I have a file that just got downloaded. Let's get into Tinkercad. Okay, I'm in a file, and you want to name this properly so that when you export it, your file is named appropriately. So make sure your last name is in it and snowflake, tree, whatever it is that you're downloading. Okay, so I'm going to import an object, and I'm going to import that snowflake that I just exported. And notice it's really pretty big. Oh, we're in millimeter. Oh, so we're okay. We're going to bring it down a little bit. So I'm going to bring it down like 50%. Okay, so I have it. But notice, since I created it on the front plane, it's not laying flat on the print bed. If I exported this as an SVG, it would just be a big rectangle. So I'm going to need to rotate around and rotate this 90 degrees. Okay, when I do that, now it's levitating. So now I need to drop it. So to drop it, I'm going to grab that little cone, click and drag it. I'll click in here, whoops, and make that 0. And now I'm flat on the build plane. Okay, so now I have a file that looks good, everything's connected, and it's time to export. So if I have more than one object in my file, it's important that I select the object before I export. I'm going to choose export, and I can either choose everything in the design or the selected shape. I want to export it as an SVG file. So I'm going to click on SVG, and it's just downloaded. So once you have your file, you can attach it to the assignment and submit it. Hope this helps.